It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, there's an NFC fighting storm between the Atlanta Falcons and the New Orleans Saints. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. This makes it up to the 25. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Miller. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. 2nd down coming up.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Design bootleg here. He rolls to his right. Goes right downfield to Olave. This is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. From the gun, a give to Miller. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. He goes to the hurry up here. Throwing it on 2nd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
3rd and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the center of the... A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's 1st series. I gotta imagine facing a defense in the bottom half of the league had these guys excited, Brock, but cue the old record scratch sound effect as that defense forces an opening drive turnover.
Yeah, just a reminder for this quarterback that decision-making...
His first throw is an interception! Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. To the right. Pulled in by Palmer. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent gain. 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happens.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
He finds him right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Smith tacks on a point after. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes takedown. Things going well so far. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here. Penix looking to pass. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Go right side, caught by Mooney. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. Penix working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and 1. It's Penix. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31. And on 1st down, here's Penix. Escapes out to the left. Has it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. Offense in a hurry up here. From the red zone now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing, Penix. Drops back. Needs an open man. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
The kick by Gonzalez is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here's Palmer. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Miller. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Throwing on 2nd. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Not a bad first look for him in the contest, this contest. And I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip the cap. They played that ball better than he could.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. 4th down, Penix. He finds Njoku, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And the 4th down call pays off as they'll move the chains. Throwing for the pistol, Penix. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. 7-3 is our score. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. Here's Robinson running the zone read. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down. Offense in the hurry up here. Penix here from the gun. On the move, headed right. And he's tackled for no gain.
Look at the quarterback's eyes. He's looking. He's trying to find a lane of some kind, but there was nowhere to go. And he was lucky to get back to the line before that defense closed in.
3rd down give to Robinson. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons parlay the interception into points. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Gonzalez connects on the point after. And the Falcons push their lead to 3. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Look at that power, deep left side. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. A pickup of 34 yards on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working on first down. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Headed out right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo. That last last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A cool choice to make that throw. Second down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down, it's Penix. Into the hands of Dell. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's Robinson up the middle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's whole bum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hit some space around midfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Falcon 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Falcons.
Play fake. Penix. Completed to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and inherited some positive yards.
They just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Go right side. Dell has it. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good enough for Atlanta. 1st down. Run it with Robinson from the pistol. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. To the air with Penix. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Good job.
He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Falcons make it a 10-point ball game. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And not a lot available there. Makes it to the 26. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
Brings up third down.
Third and very short. Back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34.
Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Buys time, rolling right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Now an inside handoff to Miller. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set. Setting up to throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Catch made, left side by Palmer. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 26-yard line.
Second and manageable. He's throwing. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
This is going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on third down.
Watch 45. Ready.
Looking to throw on third and 1. That'll be caught by Miller. Dancing past him. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Forced out to his right. And they pick him off again. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Justin Reed has the INT. The moment you see them look to pass from this close to their own goal line, Brock, it is that defense's goal to hurry him and force a mistake just like that.
Yeah, those guys, they're so sneaky on the back end, Kate. They know the clock is being sped up. They know that the quarterback can feel those footsteps and thinking about his safety. And those defenders just wait for that rush throw, and then they step in, they deliver, and they take the ball away.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up, second and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be second down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Sticking to the air here. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints parlay the interception into points. The extra point, here's Smith. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Saints cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Cousins out of the pistol here. Fits it through the middle. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. With only 3 seconds remaining, they're going to bring out that field goal unit. A very short kick here from the right hash. The kick by Gonzalez is good. And that'll double their lead to 6. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Reed now to kick this one away. Dell now to return it. He's got a lane up past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
On first and 10, it's Cousins. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, Robinson. And only can get his yard here, but it's going to be third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Cousins to throw on third and 1. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And the Saints get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Ready, put.
On the give, it's Miller. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To throw here on first down. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This defense, they got a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Here's a design run. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Offense up to the line fast.
A 2-yard loss brings up third down and 12.
Third and long for him here. It's complete. This is Olave. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
It's pretty clear you're trying to find ways to get this player in space, right? That's where he's most dangerous. But the defenders made sure they kept him contained and limited what came of that one.
Throwing on second. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Going after good from Smith. And they'll take the lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, that's a modest little... drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second down now, 7 to go. Shotgun snap now to Cousins. We look underneath here, Robinson. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up third down. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Now Cousins on third and short. He finds Njoku complete. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe. Working quickly here. Play action now for Cousins. Buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down. Working from the gun, it's Cousins. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
To the air, Cousins. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Offensive line fast. Looking to throw. On target here to Njoku. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. From the red zone on first. Has the hook up again to Njoku. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a lead just before the end of the third. David Njoku, the touchdown. Now Cousins leading his Falcons to the line. They're going for 2. They kick the running back in motion. Cousins throwing for it. And this is caught as they hit the end zone for 2.
You know, we tend to say this all the time, and I'll say it yet again, Kate. Big targets in the red zone are an enormous advantage. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Things going well so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Has a man on target to Johnson. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Handoff here for Miller. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the third quarter. This is the end of the third quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
60 red.
Back to throw now. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. And goes to the hurry up here. From the gun on third down. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now trail by just a point in the fourth. So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Cousins. Nice game left side. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. First and 10, around to Robinson. Running there full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Short pass brought in. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Robinson on the inside give. He's got room to roam. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Here's Robinson. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Running with Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Falcons take a fourth-quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's going to let this go deep down the right side of the field. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another interception added to his ledger.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Robinson again here on 2nd. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Falcons feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Cousins. Throw right side, Dale has it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On the give, here's Robinson. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Well, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. And the Saints have some new life in the 4th.
Okay, you know, as a quarterback, every single interception stings. But those you throw in crunch time. In the final couple minutes with your team relying on you, that's one this quarterback is not going to forget.
Back to throw. Cut out left. Has some daylight through the 40. And what a hit there. Alex, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Ready?
Setting up to pass. That's completed right side. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make the play that should win them this game.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He's a play caller. He's an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.